If you've seen Wayne's World, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing right there. If you've seen Wayne's World 1989 or 1990, something to that effect. I'm an old school girl. I love it. Inner sanctuary. Create a sacred space within today. Retreat into stillness and find peace. It's all part of your journey, guys. However you unfold this, however you see the pathway unfolding for yourself, you're creating it each day with your mindset. I'm wearing this crazy ears because I like to. If anyone comes in and asks me, because I want to, because I can't, because I want to. Right? Do the things you want to do. Why not? I can't find my other sparkles. I love to wear my sparkles. Why don't I have them? I just realized I only have like one sparkle on my face. Normally I have, a little bit more than that. Got one. We got one. One lucky sparkle. I hope you're doing well today. Friday vibes, guys. Friday blacklight vibes. Seek higher meaning. Look beyond the surface today. Seek deeper meaning in every encounter and experience. That's being intentionally. That's consciously thinking about it each moment. What does this mean? What do you see? What do you feel? Like really in the moment. That's a powerful way to live. With that kind of intention, that kind of awareness, I challenge you to be that aware, right? It takes a while, a lot of practice. Sitting in still and quiet moments, you really can learn about yourself, and it's good stuff, guys. It's good stuff. Illuminate the shadows. Face your fears with courage today. Shed light on the shadows within to find your understanding and healing. Again, that consciousness, that thinking about it, that awareness, that observing without judgment is very, very powerful. Observing life, observing others, observe self, and just doing it from like an outer way. It's so powerful. So unlock that. Unlock it. Gratitude and abundance. Acknowledge the abundance of life today. With gratitude and blessings, it attracts more blessings in your life. When you're thankful, when you're grateful, when you're like, wow, I'm thankful for every moment. Even the bad ones, right? If you label something as a bad moment, it's even that one's a powerful moment to unlock. Even that, observing and being grateful. That's a high level of awareness. Nurture your soul. Do something nurturing for yourself today. Self-care is essential for spiritual growth. Even a bath. A nice walk. Do stuff for yourself. Remember that yourself is starting with yourself. Everything starts with yourself. Yes, I agree. Healing light. Send healing light to those in need today. Your positive energy can bring comfort and restoration. Listen, I believe this. I have felt this. It really unlocks something within your own heart chakra when you do that. When you send your love out to people, you can see an older person frail. Like I was on a bus once and I saw an older person that was frail, and I sent my healing light to them. Intention. That opens up so much for you, let alone who knows how that's affecting others. For yourself, start with yourself too. Just like, wow, unlock that heart chakra, right? That's where I've struggled, honestly, to be honest with you, my lifetime. Okay, we're gonna stop there with this deck, and I'm gonna try a different deck. And I hope you come in, and I hope you you find something inspiring, or you hear something inspiring, and it challenges you to try stuff for yourself. Okay, do things for yourself. I have a black light right in my eyeball. So if you're wondering why I'm like struggling to see, it's a black light coming at me. I don't think that's probably great, but I also think that actually could be good. I was thinking that when people have depression, you have depression and stuff, you got to change that energy and shift that energy so you can dance it away. Hop, skip, hug a tree, kiss a tree, turn on a black light. I just feel like there's these things you can do. Blow some bubbles. I just think you should do some things. Try something different. When you're feeling down and out, listen, I've been through it. I get you. Sometimes you just lay there going, oh, I feel like shit, right? That's going to create more of the same, because that where your energy, is where it's going to go. So if you shake that energy up, like shake it off, like I've said, listen, some of the stuff she says, Miley Cyrus, right? I like them. I think that they have wisdom. Okay, this is so funny because there's another person on here who does like the Swifties or Swifts or whatever. I do. I do, because I feel like there's meaning in things. Movies usually have lines that represent things to me, but sometimes music can as well. There's certain lines that mean something. It's an anthem. It means something. And so anyway, again, shake it off is where I was going with this conversation. Ooh, chameleon spirit. Many colors blend or stand out as a situation requires to fit the need of the moment. That's interesting. You have to be, that's again awareness. You're going to need some awareness and discernment there to figure out where it is. But I like to hold the line with energy. If I see some stuff going down, I will go kind of step in the middle of it. Maybe not say anything, but just be a witness to it and observe and just be that energy and holding space energy. By the way, this is a 9-year. Remember, it's a 9-year. It's a completion year. Also, next month is September 999. So be aware that on the 9th month in the 9th year, some stuff's going to go down, guys. Awareness. Everything's coming through. The veil is thinning. All of these things. It's awareness. But also, remember, start with yourself. Awareness will open up those doorways. Thanks for the like, and I hope some more people will drop a like. Yes, I'm wearing ears. Yes, because I can. Because I want to. I do the things that... Whoops, I had a card fly out of the deck. What do we got? What do we got? Purification. Dive deep into emotions. Finding healing and renewing in the depths of your being. In the depths of your being. I do like this. Water element. So water sign. Water element. I'm a fire sign, but the sign resonates with me for different reasons. One, balances me because I'm a fire sign. When I'm in the water, I get a lot more psychic intuitions, visions. That it's a conduit to psychic ability. So there's that. All of this starts somewhere. You got to start somewhere. You take a step on your journey in the way that you want, in the direction you want. You're creating this life with your mindset. Feel it. Think about it. Manifest it. Feel it in you, right? Listen to music and high frequency vibration. Again, all on a path and a journey. Hey, how's it going? Wait, what does that mean? Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, toad spirit, leap of faith. Jump in fearlessly, knowing that every small step towards your ultimate success. That's true. Baby steps, baby. Oh my God, the movie, What About Bob? Baby step, baby step, baby step. I just fucking love that movie. Sorry, I forgot I should have done a curse word warning. I don't think I set that up on here. Welcome in, Sadie. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Fish pasta. Fish pasta. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for saying hi. I love that. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have an awesome weekend, guys. We're hanging out with the black light. We're doing whatever we feel like doing because we can, right? Do what you want to do in life, man. Do what you want to do. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. You know, if you want to do jumping jacks in your front lawn, and hula hoop and where to do it. Do what you want to do in life. Hi. Do what you want to do in this life. Dream weaver. Practice powerful art of attraction to draw in and capture opportunities. You're drawing in, you're creating your life. Again, it's all mind. It's whatever you're seeing, guys. You're creating it. This is your life. This is your journey. You're not living to please other people. You're doing you for you. Remember that. I think it's important to that. I have twin flame cards. Oh, Brazilian. Welcome. I have another Brazilian friend that comes in here. I think that made them a mod because I really like some of the stuff they told me. So they're really smart, and I love making those connections with other people. There are ley lines and things all across our earth and our planet, and so when you make those connections and those vortexes and energies, there's like really cool things. So I like meeting people in other places, and the only place I can do that from is right here. Sometimes I talk a little speedy. Did just have coffee earlier. Okay. Selflessness, humility, conscious action. You know, being... Can you make sure you guys hit the like for me? My nose is itching. You gotta hit the like. Oh shit, I crack myself up sometimes, okay? The well watcher. Sorry, I made myself laugh too much just then. Wisdom, power of the well watcher. Number 7 card. Okay, cool. I got this one. This is the Eagle King. The big picture, angelic help, number 12. The Eagle King. Oh my gosh, I love cards. This card is called the Wisdom of Hidden Realms. I have so many cool decks, guys. I love it. Perseverance. We've talked about perseverance earlier in my earlier live today. I hope you're well, guys. Mrs. Blue, huh? Mrs. Blue, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. I do like this. I don't know. It's kind of like, it feels like, I don't know. It's a good vibe. I like it so much. Eyes of beauty, positive expectations and clarity. when you have a positive mindset, you're creating a positive life. You know, it's going to unfold that way because your mindset is seeing the good, the good, the good. So more good comes towards you, right? You're calling it in. You're manifesting it into your life. You're manifesting it into existence. You're creating it. You're that powerful. So yeah, the eyes of beauty, positive expectations, clarity, and we're talking about the number 25. And thank you for the wonderful compliments. You know, I think that's good karma when you have kindness and a positive vibe, positive comments. You know, that's bringing good, positive stuff in life. I believe that, especially since I've been doing this. It's like a year of doing these, practicing these, and trying to make connections. Ooh, I had 11:11 on my clock. That was so cool. I love synchronicities. I get very excited. Very excited. Old Priestess, preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. You create your ritual the way you want. You create your ritual how you do it. If you get up and you take a shower and you give yourself coffee, you go for a walk, whatever you're doing, you're creating those sacred rituals for yourself. You're doing it for yourself. Lighting a candle, lighting sage. I'm turning on a black light. I love black light. It's just a good vibe for me. So you're creating those rituals for yourself. Burning those incense and candles and things. It's fun and it's good. You're opening up certain, how do I explain this? Different divine connections, okay? You're making divine connections in your own way. Ooh, guys, garden. Fruition, abundance, and reaping what you sow. 18. And my Altar Priestess came up again, so we'll go on to a new deck. I have a lot of fun deck. If there's a question anybody has, I would love to give you an answer. Make sure you ask a question or you think of a question. I have many ways of giving answers. I have this little book of answers, little tiny book of answers. How cute is this little tiny book of answers? Don't be sentimental. I got that earlier. Different connection. What does it mean? Do you mean, I hope to God my internet is okay? I hope that's not what you're saying. Do you mean something else? You will succeed. Yay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, it is assured. It is assured. I hope that's not that my connection is bad. Right? Oh my gosh. What else do we want to do, guys? I have so many. Hold on. Okay, I did that one. I don't want that one because we did that one. The blue light is blurring into my eyeball. Sorry. I hope you're well. If you guys have any thoughts or questions, I would like to try to hit it. Let me know. Let me know. It's very icy. Let me know. Let me know. What should I pull for cards, guys? I need some information. I have Twin Flames and Karmic Soul. Let's give it a try. I have these two decks handy. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do we want to try? You know, I feel like Twin Flame, Soulmate, Karmic Ring. We'll just do this one for now. We'll see what comes of it. I hope you're well. Thank you for commenting. I like to hear from people from Brazil. Are you ahead of me? I'm in East Coast time zone in US. Stubborn, bossy, selfish, flexible. Uh-oh. That was me years ago. 15 years ago. I've shifted. Granted, I mean, I've gone through phases. We go through phases of our development and how we're going to be, we try things on. And the reason I was bossy, and I tell you straight up, there's ego, is because my parents were very controlling. I had no control of my own life. So then I decided I needed to be in control of my own life. Therefore, no one would ever boss me around again. So therefore, I became bossy. That's just what happened. You live and learn, guys. You can't live your life that way forever. You change, you upgrade every day, every minute, every hour. You're changing more and more and more. You're not the same person yesterday. I'm not the same person I was 15 years ago. I'm a different person entirely. I mean, I'm still like me, and I definitely want to always be me. And dating with somebody is challenging for me, and I don't like doing that. That card said hooking up. And of course I threw like 5 cards on the floor. Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. As you know, I am very big with the dream thing. I'm really big in the dream thing. It's so, I actually really enjoy it. And that's why I like my sleep now. P.S. There was a time have to collect the cards I dropped. Avoidance. It was a shit. Card deck might be calling me out. There was a time where I couldn't sleep. I had very bad insomnia and I couldn't sleep, but I get really good sleep now. I love my sleep. Solar flare activity will cause sleep disruptions. Maybe you're restless, like something is going on. Maybe you're having headaches, you feel queasy, different things are happening because there's a lot of solar flare activity. Radiation, well, solar winds, which is basically radiation in the air, whatever. If I'm saying that right. Remember, we have a heart that puts off electromagnetic frequency field, electromagnetic field around, and that you're putting off into the 6 feet around you. And with solar flare activity, that upgrades it, that then upgrades you. So you're affected. You're affected because you're an energetic being. So if you notice you're feeling this way, you're feeling that way, allow those feelings. Sometimes you want an explanation. Why do I feel this way? And sometimes I say, well, maybe it's flares, or it's the moon stage or whatever. But sometimes you're just getting things to work through you. Old traumas can come up randomly and you don't even know why you're upset or something. Old things can come up, and so just allow that through. Allowing is powerful. You don't want to control. Again, we have to learn to control every little thing, not to busy your mind so much either. Allow it to come through, because then you'll get rid of it that way. It'll move through you, right? So here's the avoidance card. Hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. That's an interesting card. That makes me wonder a little bit. When people have wronged you, they often avoid you. Oh, I do speak fast, and somebody else told me that as well. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew how to slow down. I do speak fast. I apologize. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. That must be very challenging to understand. I'm so sorry. I do speak fast. That's the second time somebody came in and told me that. Sorry. Insight. Insight, fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude, right? Insight. Keep learning. Be open to learning from others, learning from life, watching and observing. Yeah, I like to do all that. Learning, just be open, guys. Being open and aware. Ooh, harmony. Harmony is a beautiful melody in relationships. Harmony. It's like also just a balance, like a balanced life. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're fine. You're typing just fine, so I'm sure you're fine. I do talk fast. That's on me. I'm sorry. I do speak fast. I'm really excitable. I talk fast because I'm excited. I try to intentionally be more careful and slow down because I talk fast. I actually stumble my words more. Listen, I told this the other night on my live. When I was 7th grade, I had the hugest fear, and I still have a huge fear. P.S. It happened just a few years ago. I'll tell you a story of speaking publicly. So this is different. Speaking in this way, it's different and easier for me. But there was a few years ago, somebody asked me to speak a little bit around a Christmas time event. And I got in front of a room full of people, less than, I'd say like 30 people maybe, and I froze up. So that's awkward. Like I can talk to a couple of people, or I can talk to a room of people here because you're not like right in front of me. I think that it would cause me a challenge and I would stumble more on words. But here I do feel myself, and I'm happy being with myself. So I think that might be my power, that I'm able to do that. So I have challenges. We all do. We all have challenges. I'm challenged about speaking in front of people or with a big group of people. Embrace changing. That's something that always happens. There will always be change. I do, Eagle. Eagle understands because he's known me for 5 years. Because he's known me for 5 years, he can kind of decipher. And also, that's why he's my mod and he's my bestie. He can decipher me. He can decipher my moods. He's known me a while. Right, Eagle? Adventure is the path to new worlds. You got to try new things. You got to be willing to leave your house and try new things. At least do something different, right? Shifting those energies, trying new adventure. Yes, that. I know I have to really consciously talk slower when people point it out to me. Cool, collaboration. This is really good. Collaboration. You achieve collaboration, achieves greater goals, because I think, like I just said earlier, about meeting you people, meeting you guys, meeting you from different places. That collaboration, you'll give me information that I didn't know. I've learned from other people who are in Brazil. Eagle gives me information. We're collaborating, we're learning together. It's really exceptional, and that's why I think it's a tool to have the inner and the Wi-Fi, as long as we're using the tool for good. Yeah, collaboration, right? Working together. You're going to give me a little bit of information, and I'll tell you a story. My uncle is an artist, and he had a really good friend, and my uncle would work on painting, then send it to his friend who was an artist, who would add to the painting. He would send it back, and my uncle, and I thought, how cute is that they're doing this painting together and collaborating in a painting, putting a little bit of their spin of their artwork, because artist has their own style. And so, like, when you have two different people putting artwork together on one painting, that makes the style more unique and interesting, because you've got two different artists working on it. So I feel like in collaboration, we can really work together and really unlock a lot of things in the spiritual realm and the spiritual path and the growth and the of your personal, growth. Hope is a beam of light in the darkness. I have two cards here. I have the hope and I have the friendship. Friendship, cherish friendship. They are the harbors of soul. Cherish friendships. They are the harbors of your soul. Also, I like to be friends with people who are not low vibey, who are not gossiping, who are not cigarettes, who are not doing things that I don't like. Like, I hang out with people who, I would spend with people who are similar to me in the sense that, yeah, hope and collaboration. Yes, you've got it. You've got it. You're doing great. I'm dropping cards over here, though, so I drop a lot of cards. I'm a card dropper. And I make myself laugh, which is a high frequency, so keep doing it. Make yourself laugh. Enjoy life, right? Enjoy life. And when you make a mistake, it's a learning lesson. It's experience, and you can laugh at your mistake. You can grow from your mistake. You learn. When you have a failure in life, it's not like the worst. It's not the end of the world. We learn from our failures, okay? It's part of the experience. Like, some people take life so seriously. They don't want to mess up. They don't want to fail. You allow yourself to fail in order to grow. That's how you grow. These are the challenges. What else do I have? The hope card came up. Whenever I get the hope card, whenever I get a card again, I go to a different deck. Plus, I like to throw them on the floor, and then I get to find them later. It's a fun game that I... It's just a fun little game. I challenge you. Okay, this one's a really cool deck. I haven't really looked at this deck much, but I did see that there's a wolf. It's a really... Look at this. That's a big boy. Look at how many cards is here. That's a big boy deck. Oh, and I dropped some cards. They hit the floor already right off the bat. Because it's so big, I'm struggling to hold it. Let's see. Oh my God, Eagle. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Eagle? See, Eagle's important. Eagle's important. He comes up a lot for me. A lot. I made a painting of him too. Well, of an eagle. The eagle soaring through the night represents a bird's eye view, free from earthly bounds, symbolizing divine insight. The aiming of an eagle suggests you're crossing into a new phase. Ooh. One where your spiritual vision is expanding. The eagle urges you to look at life from a higher perspective, avoiding mundane concerns and to approach the world with vision, discovering your true path. You talk about vibration, law of attraction, karma. Yes, sure. I definitely do. What is your interest? Do you speak on something that you mentioned? But yeah, I know that not everyone just knows it off the bat, but because I've been looking at things for a long time, and I post things in the community section. I have a Facebook where I can post things in my spiritual page, and I've been doing it for a long while, so I'm very comfortable with it. But I know that not everyone is at the same levels, or we're all on different levels of learning and growing, expanding our consciousness. So, yeah, vibration is like frequency, and there's like low vibe frequency and higher frequency. You go up and up. There's also hertz music, like 528 hertz music. You listen to that on YouTube or whatever. It's those high vibrations. It's like healing for your soul and your spirit. listening to Mozart is a healing. It can heal you, like physically, scientifically proven to heal you. Horses have a very high, I talked about this earlier, electromagnetic field. So their heart puts out this, it's like we do 6 feet around us, but I think horses is 4 times the amount that ours or something like that. They have a really big magnetic energy field. I'm sorry, I'm talking weird. I'm getting tired a little bit. So sometimes I'm still shuffling this big deck of cards. House symbolizes the structure of your inner self, emotional shelter, life's foundations. Dreaming of a house reflects your need of personal space and security. Different rooms may represent aspects of your psyche with damaged walls or empty rooms, indicating unresolved issues. This dream encourages you to examine your inner world and addresses areas that need care or healing. What's interesting is I had a dream the other night. There was this really big U-shaped aisle in a kitchen. So the kitchen was huge with food on all of it, right? And there was people at an event and a gathering, and Eagle was in that dream. Eagle was there, that dream. My friend Eagle, aka Warren. I call him Eagle. I always just say Eagle. That's who he is to me. So that was the inside of a building, and I do have dreams of buildings, but I have dreams of rivers and streams a lot. Oh, here's an interesting word, deceased. This is a graveyard. Look at that. Then I have guardian. That was the bottom of the deck. To symbolize past emotions, unfinished business. Dreaming of them suggests you're reflecting on unresolved experiences or relationships. The dream marks a moment of transformation, urging you to reconcile with the past and move forward with greater. Listen, no, I don't necessarily 100% agree with that. I'm sorry, I don't know what that meant. I don't necessarily agree with that because sometimes our ancestors visit us with encouragement or support or guidance. These are not, specifically these are not tarot. They are oracle cards. Tarot cards like Knight of Swords and Page of Swords or something. I don't know. I don't do tarots. Stars. I feel like I'm inspired with different oracle decks because they have different meanings and messages, and I enjoy that. And it works for me. I'm an artist, I'm creative, and so for me this works for me. Whereas tarot is very literal, and it's not quite up as, I don't know, I don't get it as much. I don't get these better. This is more my vibe. But maybe for you tarot would be more your vibe. I don't know. And anything, people sometimes will, hold on a second, I'll show you. Hang tight. People in other paid lives or whatever may have a goodie basket thing, and they'll pull out something like, here I have a letter A, so maybe that represents something, and they'll tell you or give you an idea or whatever, and they pull out something. Here's a die, and you can roll the die. There's just random things in here, or they can shake bones, and there's different ways of reading or doing fortune telling or being symbolic and stuff. I really enjoy this. This is kind of cool. This is the longest live I've done in a while, guys. Stars in the night sky serve as beacons guiding you on your journey. The sounds as well, right? If stars appear in your dream, they remind you that even though your current path might seem dark, you're not alone. The universe is pointing the way. Yes. The stars invite you to release your fears, let go of worries about the future. Look ahead with an open mind, as there are limitless possibilities and revelations waiting for you. Ooh, I really like this. I really like it. Oh, stop it. This is good. I actually really like this deck. This is really the first time I've kind of gotten into this deck, and I really, really, really like it. Here's clouds. Ooh. What's interesting about this is almost like a book, but it's cards. You know, because when you're dreaming and you go through a dream logbook, I've had those for years, those dream books that will show you what things are supposed to mean in a dream. You can kind of interpret them. However, this is a deck of cards, and I'm pulling a card, and it's clouds, and they symbolize shifting nature of thoughts and emotions, often representing confusion and uncertainty. Dreams of clouds suggest that you are a period of transition where there's a direction of your future isn't yet clear. It encourages you to slow down and navigate through the mist, knowing clarity will emerge when you least expect it. I feel like life is unfolding. Have you ever watched a cloud kind of like unraveling or whatever, like expanding and moving? Like, I feel like that's how life is. Life is ever unfolding. You can't predict it, and you have to go ride the waves of life to experience the unfolding and learning of that. There's so many of these cards I could read to you right now. I don't think I need to read them all, but just like them, and they're inspiring. So I like this deck. Where did the box go? Because you know I dropped half the deck on the floor. We have altar, fish, cat, lake. Have you ever seen the movie House? Oh great, I found another card from the other deck. What did I do with the... Oh, here it is. Here's the box. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to look at these more. Lake House was a cool movie where there was time dimension kind of happening where two people were writing to each other, but they were in different times. I like that. It's kind of cool. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves play that film. I like when it makes you think about things. The movie Inception with dreams and a dream kind of thing. That was cool. Matrix. All these movies challenge belief systems as well. Be aware that you can just be open to things. Like, life is for you to experience and unfold, and it's for you. It's for you. Thanks for your questions. I think I will log off. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Have good vibes. Enjoy life. Thanks for subbing, liking, commenting, all the things, and I hope to see you again soon. Good night.